Hello, hello. Welcome to Storytime. I'm Lisa Gammon Olson's sister, Lynn Gammon Bachelars. We are going to read There Was an Old Woman Who Lived in a Boot by Linda Smith. There was an old woman who didn't like children, who lived in a musty old, crusty old boot, who had an old cat who didn't like kittens, and who didn't like anything little or cute. Then along came another, a remarkable mother, who moved into a tumble down shoe, who shattered the quiet, who caused a riot with her clattering, chattering, clamoring crew. Now what would the old woman do? She peeked through the laces, spied all those cute faces, then turned to the cat in a horrible mood. The nerve of that crowd, so noisy, so loud. The cat quite agreed that they were terribly rude. As it happened that day, the old witch down the way had a sale on old lotions and potions and such. And there on her lawn was some kitty be gone, a bit stale, but it didn't cost much. The witch said, "My dear, the introductions are clear. You must follow them right to the letter. But if a teaspoon or two would sufficiently do," the old woman thought 10 would work better. So she and her cat dumped it all in a vat, setting sweet little chairs in the shade. They even made ice. Now wasn't that nice? And a sign that said, "Free lemonade." The kitties were grand. They came running as planned. The old woman was trying her best. Sounding oh so sincere, she said, "Welcome, my dear," as she greeted and seated each guest. Cup after cup the kitties drank up, then fell to the ground in a heap. The old woman was smirking. "My potion is working. Each one of those pets is asleep. Each gibbering, jabbering lemonade drinker, each chittering, chattering, wee little stinkers. Each squeaker, each squawker, each tittering talker, not one of the guests made a peep. The old woman said, "Cat, we took care of that," with a cheer and a flick of the tail. They cried, "Kitties be gone," but said someone just yawn. They'd forgot the potion was stale. Sorry about that. With a weak little whistle, the magic went fizzle. The heap stumped and rumbled and rolled. They weren't cute little kitties, they were grouches and biddies, all rusty and crusty and old. Oh. Some saggy and baggy with moles on their skin, some crinkled and wrinkled with rolls on their chin. Some bumpy and lumpy, some terribly grumpy, all musty and dusty with mold. If that wasn't enough, they were grouchy and gruff. They bellowed for supper and tea. The old woman wailed, "My potion has failed. It's a curse, they are worse for me." The sun was too bright, their tea wasn't right, either too sweet or not sweet enough. They complained as they ate that the roast was entirely too tough. The cat made them wheeze. They were sure she had fleas, just the naggiest, craggiest crew. They groused and they grumbled, they rumbled and mumbled. Now what will the old woman do? I don't know either. As it happened that day, the old witch down the way was unloading a box from her truck, and their whole stack of "Kitty, come back." My goodness, imagine the luck. The witch made a deal, the price was a steal, and the potion was all guaranteed. The old woman cried, "Great, I'll buy the whole crate. What a bargain, it's just what I need." So she and the cat mixed it all in a vat, but just as they served the old bunch, oh, what a commotion! The cat slipped into the potion and fell whiskers and all in the punch. The grouches and biddies shrank back into kitties, but where was the cat who fell in? The old witch's spell made the cat shrink as well. She turned into a kitten again. There was an old woman who lived in a boot, who had an old cat who turned little and cute, who played with the children who lived in the shoe. The whole chattering, clamoring crew. Now what would the old woman do? And from thereafter, a riot of laughter. Thanks for joining us tonight. Peace out.
That was cute.
I missed